And then when I got home, I did what I always do. So this thing just made a sound. There's a hole in the top of the tulip bullet tip markers that perfectly fits over that tip. And if you are using this as foolishly as I was to bring the paint down, you're going to have another thing coming. So don't do that.
Whenever clouds start gathering to cover up the sun, it really doesn't mean a thing to me.
Hello, friends. I'm trying something new today. Taking the risk. Can't see what I'm doing because I'm not using the selfie mode for the video today. So today I was at church and then I went to the Van Dyke's house, had lunch, played a game. I think my favorite part about this whole film while you're coloring thing is that it is probably very funny to watch my concentrating face all the time. Probably not. It's probably just my theory. So I've started watching the new Marvel series Iron Fist. And I was having a little chat with my good friend Abby about it last night because we are watching it at the same time, which we just discovered. Because she said she wasn't that impressed with the story or the motivations for the characters. And I said I wasn't that impressed with some of the stereotypes that they decided to use in terms of like different types of characters are played by certain ethnicities or ages or genders. And it's just interesting, like, what trips certain people's triggers within a certain genre of entertainment. Because I would say that both Abby and I care a great deal about story and the quality of acting, casting, design. She really is big into costumes. I'm really big into sound. But both of us would call ourselves critics of that type of entertainment. And both of us have experience with designing in the areas that we care about, which is why we have chosen those areas to care about. But again, we both would say that we are fans of film and TV and fans of good design and story and acting, etc. It's just interesting, like, how we can have the same standards and come up with different evaluations of the same episode of a TV show or the same storyline of a TV show. When I first started watching this series, I told myself that they were doing better because one of the main characters is an Asian woman. So not only is it not a male, it's also another ethnicity other than Caucasian. Which is great. That needs to happen in TV shows and movies. Because, like, it's the 21st century and we have so much more understanding of diversity and how beautiful that can be. So we should be doing better. We're not in a lot of places, but we are slowly but surely improving in mainstream media. It shouldn't have to be as much of an issue as it is, basically. Instead of just having these really great characters that engage your audience and inspire them to be better people themselves, you have this kind of two-dimensional character who, like, their job description and their background make you want to care about them, but their actual personality makes you kind of want them to go away. And that's kind of the way I started feeling about an episode and a half into Iron Fist, because this character was just obnoxiously boring. And that was sad. Like, I was really rooting for her to be a good character to follow, and I was ready to support her as a character. So we'll see if that gets better. But at the moment, I'm not as optimistic as I thought I would be about it. I would love for them to do better. Hold themselves to a higher standard in terms of developing their characters. Find a better motivation for why your character is this way. Don't just stick with the script, I guess. Just some things to think about, I guess. Especially if you are someone who tends to watch those types of shows. Like, if it's not something you've paid attention to in the past, like, try to figure out what could make a character stronger. I think that makes it really interesting and kind of exciting, because then you're hoping all the time that the series will go in a certain direction that you have guessed would be a good one. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow.